Alright, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to talk about Haikyuu. If you don't know what Haikyuu is, it is a volleyball anime, and honestly, it's pretty fucking good. People want to sleep on it because it's sports anime, like, sports anime ass, but I'm going to tell you that it's great. I'm going to keep it real. Definitely at least an 8 out of 10. It ain't better than Kuroko no Basket, I'm not going to lie, but it's up there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so season 1 had a little bit of a slow start. I wasn't expecting too much because they was like building up the groundwork, which is understandable. You can't just jump right into the fire. So I understand that. But once the tournament started, it was so fucking hype and amazing. Like everything, every little point they was getting, it was just like, let's fucking go. Like you ain't have no choice but to get so engaged on the edge of your seat. Because even though you can know who want to win, it still has some type of factor that like maybe they're not gonna win. Maybe I don't know what's really going to happen, but you have like a little idea. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's pretty much how it was. And then when they were showing the other people was playing the girls volleyball team and the other people who was playing who was losing, it was like really emotional. Like you really felt how attached they was to the game of volleyball and how much weight losing really has. And they did a great job building that up. And also the last game against Aoba Josai, Okawa, or however you say his name, that nigga is a GOAT. He's a great setter. Like I don't even know shit about volleyball, but I know that nigga GOAT. That nigga GOATed, bro. Like you can just tell. That's another thing. Me watching this make me want to fucking hop up, put on some short shorts, and just start fucking throwing the ball up there and just spiking that shit. Like this shit really gets you into this anime, and I really love that about it. So after their devastating loss against Aoba Josai in the Goakawa, they had to try to build up from square one, kinda. They still had all their skills they was doing. They wasn't just like all of a sudden ass for nothing. They would just had to get a lot better because they know they couldn't compete with Aoba Josai. So they all had their little mini training arc. It was like one big training arc, and they all had their little individual things in them. And that was pretty nice. Like, they focused on every single character, not just Hinata and Kageyama. That was that's another thing. Haikyuu does a great job of developing their side characters. Like it is absolutely really amazing. And when they started training together and started getting better, they had new moves and stuff they had. But even though they did it right a couple times, it was still very flawed. Like they still messed up on it a lot. And it took them a long time to develop. It was a lot more realistic than most animes would try to go about training. Like usually, you see anime, somebody training, they do it once and all of a sudden they just go at it. They just keep doing it no matter what. Even after they did it once or even twice or 3 times, they came back. They still messed up and they just had to get better. It's a lot more realistic and I love that about it. Now the training arc over, they're back in the tournament. And they're not just all of a sudden this powerhouse team that just so great they can't mess up. They still fuck up a little, but no, I love the realism about that. But they still a whole new team. The development went crazy. They back here, they want Aoba Josai, they want vengeance. So they start whooping off into other teams, not really having too much competition. They went about 3 sets to one of these teams, but nothing they really had a huge problem with. They just had a bad matchup. But when they got to the rematch, the last 5 episodes of season 2, I think it was, or last 6, oh my fucking goodness, it was amazing. Like I loved that game so much. Like it just kept you at the edge of your seat, and the last point was just so fucking hype. It literally made me get out my shit and scream, yo, shot! Like you just had to get up and scream. It was so fucking hype, and I loved it. Okay, now even though season 2 is my favorite season, season 3 was not no fucking slouch. Man, I could go for hours on how great this season was, but this season could really is best described with one word: Tsukishima, the fucking GOAT of the season, bro. He's my favorite character in the show because of this, and like his fucking character development went fucking crazy. They've been building this man up since the beginning of season 2 with the training arc, and it all fucking paid off with this one game. Season 3 is 10 episodes. It's only one game. First, it was Karasuno versus Shiratorizawa, I think how you pronounce it. But man, this fucking season was so good. Tsukishima is like the fucking MVP of this damn season. He fucking put the team on his back and carried them to this shit. He he was just doing, he was just constructing everything. He was telling these niggas what to do. He was setting up so many points. He scored some points. Like, he literally did everything except receive. And speaking of receiving, Nishinoya, my man, even though Wakatoshi Yoshijima, I don't know how to say that shit, all these damn Japanese names, but even though he was whooping off into his ass, he kept challenging him. He kept saying, bring it on, bring it on. He actually fucking received some of his spikes and shit, and it was so good. Oh, that's another thing. Wakatoshi, nigga, that man is a fucking monster. Like, he's definitely the best. Like, single player, he's definitely the best player by far. He just crazy. It's like I was just watching some type of fucking mutant or fucking demon just going at it. He made some mistakes in the end when he was tired. I'm glad he did, because if he was just perfect, I would be like, what the fuck is this? This nigga's not real. But man, this nigga was unbelievable. He scored like 40 points in those fucking 5 sets. I swear to God, he scored so many fucking points. It was just so crazy. It was like one round, he scored literally half of their points. It's like, nigga, what? How the fuck was he so good? And that's another thing. Even though Shiratorizawa was like a powerhouse team, the best team that was like expected to win national, they go to nationals every fucking year or whatever, they still was making mistakes. Because, you know, these kids playing, these are no fucking grown ass men, and even grown ass men make mistakes. And that's like, you really have to appreciate how realistic Haikyuu is. Like, it ain't like Kuroko no Basket, not realistic. Listen, come on, I love Kuroko no Basket, let's be real, it's not that realistic. And these niggas over here driven like the speed of light, all type of shit. But Haikyuu kept with the realism. It was just like you watching like actual teenagers playing volleyball, and it was just so fucking amazing and so hype. And I really love how it is. So in conclusion, what makes Haikyuu such a great anime are the characters, the character development, the pacing, and the great journey that you go on with these characters, watching them get stronger, watching everyone reach their dreams. Hinata, Kageyama, Nishinoya, Tsukishima finally finding his passion for something that he loves. It's just such a great experience. But that's all for today's video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I plan on doing more videos like this if you guys fuck with it. But that's pretty much it. So peace out.